we spend so much time looking at other people, the talents that they have. You know, when they speak about your God-given talent in such a way that we end up being overwhelmed and we overlook what do we have to offer, what talent were we born with, what is our purpose, because your talent is what's going to make you realize your purpose in this life. And if you're somebody just like me, I once believed that I had no talent at all, like I had nothing to offer. But the truth is, we all have something to offer in this world. You have something that is unique about you, and that when you realize that, you are going to help the next person, or you are going to help a lot of people. But it's just that you are not spending time looking within yourself and finding that which God gave you when you came into this world. Hello and welcome to my channel. In this channel, we discuss things that help us grow, elevate, and build the life that we know we're destined for. And I always say, if that sounds like you, then please subscribe and happy to the beginning of the most exciting and amazing journey to your elevated self. Now, just like I said, I used to be somebody who thought that I didn't have any talent, that there was nothing unique about me. I always heard people saying, there's something unique about you, but I just didn't know. And I think the reason for that was because I wasn't aware how to find that special thing, that unique thing about me in such a way that when I was seeing other people showing off their unique skills, their unique talents, I just felt lost in a way and overwhelmed at the same time, that I believed that I had nothing to offer. I used to sit down. It's funny. I used to sit down and ask myself, why God didn't give me a talent. That's because I didn't know how to find that which was unique about me. I didn't know how does one realizes their talent that God has given them. Well, that changed about a year ago. I think it was sometime last year around February or March, when I had a privilege of being booked. I had a, when they say that each and every experience in life is there to teach you something and there is no wasted opportunity, I now understand what that means. So I was in a learnership, and I had a privilege that they booked a psychometric test, metric session with a psychometrist. I will never forget her name, because that day completely changed my life. It changed how I look at myself. It changed how I thought of myself. I was already in with this personal development thing, but I still wasn't aware of what was unique about me, what was special about me, what was the common theme around my life from when I was born up until this age. And when I had that session with Heather, everything started to make sense and everything was put into light in such a way that I started working on my talent, realizing my talent, what is unique about me. And that is the reason why I am recording this video today, because I feel like somebody out there may be in need of such information, but because you haven't tapped into this information, you don't know, you're thinking that there's nothing that you can offer into this world. And just to put it out there, this is a disclaimer. I'm not a psychometrist. I am not qualified. I am here just to share my experience and how that experience had helped me to be the person that I am today. I know now that I am walking in my purpose, and I know that right now I have a talent. And so this is just for me to share with somebody. Then you can go ahead and book a session with a psychometrist and just find out more, because like I said, I am not qualified for this. I'm simply sharing an experience. Before the actual session, we had done a psychometric test that Heather had to sit down and analyze, examine before we had the session. And so when we got into the session, she said, Bonnie, this is not a Q&A. We are here to have a discussion. I want to get to know you better, besides or apart from the test that you already took. But today we are having a conversation, and I need you to be as honest and open as you possibly can, because if you hold back some information and if you lie to yourself, then you will be doing yourself a disservice. You will walk away from this session with nothing but a lie, and that is going to hurt you along the way. So I need you to be as honest as you possibly can. And it was just a mere conversation. It was almost as if I'm just talking to somebody who just wants to get to know me better, because we've just met and maybe we're trying to build a friendship of some sort. And so we went as far back to my primary school life. She asked me the career that I wanted to pursue, what did I want to become when I grow up, the activities that I was involved in, the extramural classes or extramural activities. We went on to my high school life. Was it still the same? Were the interests still the same? Or did things change? And then we had to look at my post high school life after I matriculated. Were the interests still the same? Which career did I end up pursuing? And so she wrote all those things down, and she came up with one common theme around everything that I ever wanted, everything that I ever liked, everything that ever interested me up until last year. And she told me that common theme, and everybody has a common theme around their life. There's this one thing, even if your interests may change, even if the career path that you want to take changes, but there's going to be this one thing that is common around all these things, the activities that you enjoyed when you were in school. She said that is the common theme that you should be operating from. It means it's what God has put in you that you're going to come within this world, use it to develop yourself and to make a living out of that. And she gave me examples. She said there are people who were very good with their hands. They can build, they can sculpture, and that person now, because of life's events, life happening to them, they forgot about those things. And you sit down and you wonder, why am I not moving forward? Why am I not fulfilled? It's because you have abandoned your God given talent, and now you're just doing everything else that you see other people doing or that it seems convenient to you at that time. Some people started selling at a very young age. They started selling sweets at school to their peers, selling different things without anybody telling them to do this. That's because that's what God has put in them. That person is to grow up and be an entrepreneur. Entrepreneurship is within them, but because life happens, they've forgotten that they've been selling throughout their life, and now that they have to start something and focus on that, then life's events has made it so difficult for them to just focus on that, starting their own thing, selling their own thing, whether it's services or whether it's products. And then it's very important that even you look at your children, what interests them, what do they enjoy doing more, what activities is your child getting involved in, because that might be telling you that this is their God-given talent, and then what you have to do now is to help channel that energy into the right direction so that they fully discover their purpose into this world.
There's this question that we often overlook, and that is, have you found something that you can do even if you are not being paid, you are not being compensated for it? And if you can answer that question, or if you have found that thing, then it means you have found your purpose. You've found that which aligns with your higher self. This is something that comes so easily to you. You feel at ease when you're doing it. The reason why you're feeling that way is because it's who you are. It's who you are meant to be. It's something that you will do in the face of difficulties. You will still come back and do it no matter how difficult it is or how difficult it gets. You will not give up, or you will not feel any less enthusiastic about doing it. You will keep showing up. You will keep showing up because it excites you, because you enjoy it. Even in the midst of difficulty, you still find it enjoyable. It's because it's who you are. And just like that, we've come to an end of our video. If you've stayed this far, thank you so much. I do appreciate it. I hope that you find this video helpful and that you were able to relate to it. Please do not forget to like, comment, share with somebody who may find this useful. Remember, in the comment section, that is where real conversation takes place. Tell us, have you found your God-given talent? Are you doing something that you enjoy so much that you can even do without being paid or compensated for it? We want to know, and I hope to see you on the next one.